I think I'm going to stand behind the... Is this okay? Can you see me? Hello again, everyone. Hope you're having a good evening. I've got a few notes. Not too many. First off, maybe a round of applause for our staff and then the events committee that helped put this event on. Great job, everyone. So first off, I wanted to maybe take a minute to recognize one of our own that is no longer with us, a former board member, former president, former Degelike winner, Brad Sampson from CDM Investment Group, passed away in February. And I'd like to take a moment to remember him by sharing his Degelike video from back in 2017 when he won it.
So exuberant, you say, what in the world was he taking this morning? So you just always have to make sure you calm down a little bit. But he is a very exuberant person, and that really lightens up a whole conversation in a room, and that is a lot different than a lot of the people in our industry.
The word "me" is something strong in Brad's vocabulary, but it's in a good way. I think he's very generous with his tone. So when he says something for himself, it's for other people. And I think he's well deserved of this award, and he's going to do a great job from here on out mentoring other people in the industry.
He's a pusher. He is very persistent, and he brings his message to our management meetings. And he's persistent in making sure that we're out there holding events, doing customer appreciations, doing customer events, integral in our college recruiting, pushing to get recruiting into high schools. All those things to get our name out to the industry, and both with other members in our industry, customers, suppliers. Brad's the guy that does that for us.
I've learned so much from Brad throughout the years in his the way he's so optimistic. I've learned sales techniques and strategies from Brad, and just in life in general. He's been wonderful and great to be around.
Brad was probably one of the first people when I got into CISCA. Connie Larson, who's probably out here in the crowd, introduced me to. So I knew him, but ashamedly, probably not as well as I could have or should have. Every interaction I ever had with him was a vibrant and optimistic conversation. He was a great man, and I'm sure he'll be missed by all. So now we have a hard transition. I got to go from that, right, to next up would be presenting the President's Award, and hopefully the recipient is here in the room. So they more so are behind the scenes on everything, so I'm probably going to embarrass her, but Sherrilyn Marks is out there somewhere, and I would like her to come to the stage. Get up here. Get up here. She has been an outside contractor with CISCA for 22 years in putting these events on, and you need to be recognized.
You're in so cool.
All right. Look at this is sitting out here with all of you to know. So, hang on. I'm going to put this aside so we can take a picture. Awesome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yep, I think she's going to kill me later. One of the things that I guess I haven't done yet is I'd like all of our board members to stand up, please, and I just want you to recognize them and see who they are. Thank you all for your contributions this past year. So I didn't coin this phrase, and I'll admit I don't remember where I heard it, and it's a little odd phrase. Sometimes you just need to embrace the suck, okay? So hear me out. Sometimes you need to embrace the suck. So simply put, life sometimes is not easy, right? It sucks. And I've been injured and in a wheelchair here since August of 2010, and yeah, that sucks, right? But by embracing it, knowing my new normal, right? I got out of the hospital fast. I got back to my family. I learned my new normal. I learned my patience and positive outlook from it. And I learned I have a lot to be positive for. You know, one of the biggest being my 3 amazing kids with so much potential and goodness that I know whatever they touch is going to be better off at some point in their lives. So my oldest son is about to graduate from college here in May, and he'll be off on his own. He does have a job. Paul, your son doesn't yet. I'm sorry. He'll get one. He'll get there. Oh, yes. I have a 15-year-old daughter, and he has a 15-year-old son. So, hey, maybe we'll arrange something. Aiden, I've got pictures. You want to see pictures? So he's about to graduate, and he didn't want to follow in his father's footsteps in construction, thank God. So he's making his own road. And I remember, as many of you probably do, the day you moved out from your parents' house, whether it was from college or after high school, whatever, right? And wasn't that a glorious day? With just nobody to tell you what to do anymore, right? And you could just be on your own. So my nearly 89-year-old father just moved in with me. He came with me this week. He's not here tonight. I have a brother that lives in the area, so they're visiting. You might catch a glimpse of him tomorrow night at the closing reception, and I'm really hoping he doesn't tell any embarrassing stories about me, but he'll probably be eager to do that. So the reason he moved in is my mom passed away last year. So your mom dying, that sucks, right? And I miss her dearly. But embracing that has allowed me to now spend more time with my dad. So I tried the whole, you're under my roof and my rules now, right? So you need to listen to me, but that didn't work, right? Your dad's always your dad and always will be. So yeah, we get into arguments every now and then. I have to make sure that there's food for him if I'm going to be away or whatever, or I can't just simply pick up and go in the evening. He's got to make sure, and I need to know that he's settled, right? But I get to hear stories of times past, sometimes multiple times. Don't tell him that. I get to share meals with him, and he makes me a drink when I come home from work, right? So we'll share a drink every night. So embracing it is extraordinary. This is the last year for Intex. As you know, that's a joint trade show between AWCI and CISCA. And AWCI has decided to no longer partner with us, and some would say that sucks, right? But let's embrace it. CISCA has in the past and is moving forward and will chart its own path. The board is excited by these opportunities that lie in front of us, and we've got must-attend meetings. Some would say world-class, Jason, right? World-class? Yes, we've got those coming up, and please engage yourself in those meetings. Get involved in our committees, and please talk to any of those other board members that you saw standing up earlier on how to get involved. Many hands make light work, right? And take it from me, it's rewarding to give back to the industry that has given me so much. So I encourage you to do that. And to kick off our post-Intex era, we freshened up our logo a little bit, and I think they're going to show it here on the screen. It's not drastically changed, just a little bit, right? We got rid of the little ceiling tiles in the corner. I think that was one of the things that maybe dated us. So if you are interested in using that on your websites or any of your information, please get a hold of Shirley. So now a toast. And yes, I have cup holders in the back. It wouldn't be, I wouldn't be me if I didn't have a toast, right? So we either win or we learn, right? So to embracing those opportunities that sometimes suck. Cheers, everyone. That's good. Thank you all. Have a great night.